Okay, what's going on, guys? What's going on, beautiful people? It's your boy Marlon Bennett. Guys, I'm sitting at the front door of my Craigslist account, guys. Okay, I'm sitting right at the front door of it, right? And so tonight I want to talk about Craigslist. Well, let me show you guys what I want to talk about. Okay, let me show you guys what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the SMS phone bulk Craigslist classified ad strategy. Okay, the SMS phone bulk Craigslist classified ad strategy. Now, let's back up just a little, and I want to give you guys just a few statistics about Craigslist. Most of you guys are probably already familiar with the statistics, but this is a reason to be excited, guys, as we move forward in terms of generating more leads and more traffic for our business. Because ultimately, if we can generate more leads, more traffic for our business, then we can create more relationships, right? We can build our businesses bigger. And the good thing about this video, guys, and what I'm talking about in this series of videos is anybody can do it, right? Absolutely anybody can do it, and it won't necessarily have to break the bank, okay? It won't have to break the bank. Every day, guys, over 60 million users are on Craigslist. They get an average of 50 billion page views per month. I'll say that again. 50 billion page views per month, and there are over 80 million ads placed on this or in this particular community on a monthly basis. So that's why I'm calling this the SMS phone bulk Craigslist classified ad strategy. Now, you guys, I've been talking about the SMS phone, right? That phone system. And you guys know with that system, you get your own number, right? You get your own number. And I talked about how you can load that a voice message onto that number. Now, when we talk about generating more leads, more traffic for your business, guys, and you couple the power of classified advertising, period, not to mention Craigslist, right? And there are thousands of online classified ad sites sprouting up every day. You couple all those things together, guys, with what I'm talking about in terms of the text messaging feature inside the SMS phone system, guys, this is definitely a technique that you can do within days without breaking the bank. And it's one, watch this, it's one that can be scaled both exponentially and into infinity. And what do I mean by that, guys? I placed classified ads before, right? I had a mail order business years ago, and I got a pretty decent result from the classified I was running. Classified ads are still powerful, guys, if you know how to use them and leverage them, right? You can leverage classified advertising with online advertising. You can couple the two of them together with postcards. There are all kinds of things you can do. Now that you have that SMS phone number, guys, if you don't understand the power of what you actually have, that's what this video is all about. Now, before I move on, let me say this. This is going to be a hypothetical illustration I'm going to use, but let's just try to get your mind in the right place. In yesterday's video, or video I did 2 days ago, I talked about a man's mind once being stretched by a new idea, never being able to come back to its original dimensions, okay? A man's mind once stretched by a new idea, and women's, all you ladies, it never returns to its original dimension. So as an internet marketer, guys, you got to think big, right? You have to think bigger, right, than what you can even see. Right? Internet marketing is about faith, right? That's taking the first step before you even see the steps sometimes, if you guys know what I'm talking about. So when you're thinking like that, your mind is growing. Now you don't limit yourself in terms of what it is you can do. There are certain reptiles, if you put them in a certain environment, they can't grow any larger than the environment that they're in, right? We had a little pet alligator back when I was in elementary school, and he was in a little teeny container, and he was an alligator. And I used to wonder why he just never got bigger. But had they taken that little alligator out of that little 5x10 container and put him in the wild, out there in a lake or lagoon somewhere, who knows how big he could have grown. But his environment is what dictated the ability for him to grow. Okay? I think you guys know where I'm going with that. So when we talk about bulk advertising, classified advertising, and coupling that with your SMS phone number, now you can place bulk classified ads and use your phone number and the different techniques and strategies inside the SMS phone system to grow your business exponentially, right? You understand what I'm saying? Because look, let's look at something, guys. Let's look at something. Let's go over here for a second. Guys, I was just playing around tonight, and I was just pulling up some of these sites I'm familiar with. Some of them I'm not even familiar with. But we're not even just talking about paid advertising, okay? You can do free advertising. The reason I like bulk advertising because it is paid and you can get more done, right, for less money. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to go inside these sites and manually place ads. The other thing that you want to keep in mind when you talk about bulk classified advertising, you're not just talking about offline, or should I say online advertising, or just offline advertising. You're talking about both online and advertising or offline advertising. That little number, right? That number you get inside the SMS phone leads can be working for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, right? In multiple newspapers, guys, both online and offline, if that makes sense, right? So when we talk about growing exponentially, you can easily go Google a bulk newspaper classified advertising. I even mentioned the fact that you could go to places like Fiverr and get it done. But the point is, allow your mind to just think big, okay? Allow your mind to think big, because when you can do this kind of thing, guys, you can grow your business exponentially, right? Now, I talked about Don Dupree, right? And if you guys are familiar with Don Dupree, a lot of you may not be familiar with Don Dupree. This is how this guy, if he tells the story correct, went from earning about $300 a month as a painter to placing, or starting out placing, one ad in just one newspaper or just a few newspapers. And then after he started to get the results that he wanted, he simply started scaling by placing that ad in more newspapers. And so that's what this is all about. Not very complicated, because again, once you guys have the SMS phone leads number, right? And here it is. You're going to be assigned a number just like this. I asked you guys in the last video to go down and dial the actual number so you can see exactly how this particular feature, which is just one of several features, right, that you're going to be able to fire up inside the system, how it actually works. If you guys did that and you watched your text message inbox, you instantly got a message from a recording with my wife. And my wife goes on to say in that recording where it is she wants, or she don't actually have to say it, because the link inside of the text message itself takes that particular prospect over to where it is I direct them. Now, I talked in the last video that you guys could do this with this phone number, right? And the text message feature, right? That instant auto reply that happens once a person calls your number. And you could just go out and start using that. And that's just one of the features that I talked about. And that's why I talked about being so excited about it. So now, if you have a number you could couple with your classified advertising, you guys should start, your mind should start, you see now, you should be really starting to understand how powerful this can actually be, right? Because we just talk, and let me add the fact that that's just one strategy, and that's just one phone number. You can purchase additional numbers anytime you want for an additional $5 one time, right? And you could continue, you could actually have multiple phone numbers running in multiple newspapers at any given time. And now we're just talking about advertising, classified advertising, text advertising. We haven't even gotten into some of the other strategies that you can actually use. But when you understand that when you're working smart this way, right, you can actually create lots of leverage for your business, right? Because you have marketing systems, right, and sales funnels that already work for you on automation. Now you're outsourcing your advertising, and in this instance, you go into Craigslist. You're placing Craigslist ads. You go into online and offline classified ad sites, having bulk classified ads written up, and you're letting them go to work for you on complete automation. The other day, excuse me, guys, I was on this actual site. Let me see, can I get a little bigger? And inside this particular site, I was just going through some of the deals that you can find in terms of running classified ads. You know, just some of them. I'm going to leave the link right below this video, so you guys can actually access this site if you're curious about nationwide newspaper advertising, and go down and getting your number with SMS phone leads and having it running your very first classified ad, whether that ad be online or offline. So I wanted to make sure I covered that in this particular video so that we can start to expand the way that you think in terms of leverage and in terms of what you can do when you understand the actual power of classified advertising coupled with text messaging, right? Very, very powerful marketing strategy. And then where the places you can go with this inside of your system, or just in terms of using this one technique and strategy alone, are still endless. So guys, I hope you're super pumped up and you're super excited. You'll find all the pertinent links to everything I just talked about. And in the next video, guys, I'm going to actually go in and I'm going to run a text ad to 200 people, right? I'm going to show you guys how I do that. I'm going to start doing it every single day, and how you can get in on the excitement, fun, and profit of bulk classified advertising and the SMS phones lead system. This is version 2.0, guys. You're going to love this. Anyway, watch for the next video, okay? As always, this is my boy, Moblile Bennett, wishing you guys wisdom, peace, prosperity, and to living a dynamic digital internet lifestyle without limits. I'll keep banging out. See you on the next video.